boys and girls, it's Mrs. Nazarian, and we're going to do reading lesson number 12. We're going to read another fractured tale, The Three Little Pigs and the Somewhat Bad Wolf, a little later. But first, we're going to talk about, let's review what we've been talking about. We've been talking about characters of a story, setting, and plot. So those are the story elements. Today we're going to talk about three parts of a story, which are beginning, middle, and end. So I'm going to tell you what happens in each of these parts right now. So at the beginning of a story, that's where the story starts. Okay, and this is also where the characters are introduced. In the middle of a story is where the details and the action of the story takes place. This is also the part that lets us know what's happening to the characters. And it also introduces a problem that needs to be solved. At the end of a story is where the last thing that happens in the story takes place here. And the problem is solved. And the story, of course, ends. So we're going to practice beginning, middle, and end using this book that we read last week or a few days ago, The Three Little Pigs. Okay, the beginning of this story, the characters are introduced. There's the three little pigs, and also the big bad wolf. Okay, the three little pigs build three houses. One is of hay, one is of sticks, and the other one builds their house out of bricks. Now, in the middle of this story, the details and the actions, the wolf tries to blow the houses down. He can only blow down the straw and the stick house, and those pigs get eaten. Now, the wolf can't blow down the brick house, so he tries to trick the third pig. He invites him, remember, to the turnip patch, to the apple tree, and to the fairgrounds. But each time the pig outsmarts him. So we're at the end of the story. And what happens at the end is the wolf is so angry that the pig outsmarted him that he jumps down the chimney to get into the house. But again, the pig outsmarts him. And the wolf lands in a boiling pot. So the problem is solved and the story ends. This week we also read A Fractured Tale of the Three Little Pigs. And we talked about how authors sometimes take a traditional tale like The Three Little Pigs and they twist it and kind of change it. This one, the author changed it so we could have a perspective from the wolf. What was the wolf thinking? He wasn't such a bad guy after all. It was all a mistake. Today's story, The Three Little Pigs and the Somewhat Bad Wolf, is also a fractured tale of the traditional Three Little Pigs story. See if you can figure out why the author would make these changes and change the traditional story. Once there were 3 little pigs. They lived on a farm, as most pigs do, and were happy, as most pigs are. Then one day, the farmer told them that he and his wife were moving to Florida. He paid the pigs for their good work and sent them on their way. "Let's buy potato chips," said the first pig. "Let's buy soda pop," said the second pig. "Let's buy building supplies," said the third pig, who was altogether unpig-like. Reluctantly, the others agreed. The first pig decided to build a straw house. Since straw is cheap, he had plenty of money left over for potato chips. Oh, look, he's getting a whole bunch of them delivered. The second pig decided to build a stick house. Sticks are practically free, so he had lots of money left over for soda pop. The third pig decided to build a brick house. She spent all her money on bricks and mortar, but the man at the hardware store gave her a sandwich. Oh, that's nice. You sharing? Soon the straw house was finished. It was dusty and musty, but the first pig did not mind. He rocked in his hammock and ate potato chips. Oh, look at his scooter. Soon after that, the stick house was done. It was small, and there was no room for a bathtub, but the second pig did not mind. He took a mud bath and drank soda pop. They're a little irresponsible, I think. Brick by brick, the third pig worked on her house. Sometimes the other pigs would come by to watch. They had a wonderful time. Look, they're sitting, eating their chips and drinking their soda. And the other pig is working really hard, built a good house. Finally, the brick house was finished. It was big, beautiful, and strong. The third pig was very happy. She filled a basket with vegetables from her garden. The next day, a wolf came to town. He was very hungry and somewhat bad. He went to the donut shop, but it was closed. He went to a hot dog stand, but it was locked. Finally, he went to a pizza parlor, but he wasn't allowed in. He left in a very bad mood. Oh, the sign says, "No shirt, no shoes, no wolves." Soon he came to a straw house. It smelled like pig. "I like pig," he said, not in a friendly way. He banged on the door. "Who is it?" called the first pig. "The wolf. Open up or I'll blow your house down." "Oh, I think the door is stuck," said the pig. So the wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. "Wow, I can't believe that worked," he said. He had never blown down a house before. Quickly, the first pig got on his scooter and sped away. The wolf moved on, hungry but confident. He came to another house, this one built of sticks. "Same piggy smell," he said. He knocked on the door. "Oh, who is it?" called the second pig. "Wolf, open up or I'll blow your house down. Trust me, I've done it before." "Oh, I think the door's jammed," said the pig. So the wolf took an enormous breath, and he huffed and he puffed, and he blew the house down. "I'm amazed that works," he said. Meanwhile, pig number 2 got on his bike and rode away. The wolf was still hungry, very, very hungry. The hungry wolf came to a beautiful brick house. He noticed a familiar scooter and bicycle, and the house reeked of pig. The somewhat bad wolf rang the doorbell. "Ding dong!" "Who is it?" called the pigs. "The wolf! Open up, or I'll blow this house down." "Oh no," said the pigs. "Not now. We are watching our favorite show." The starving wolf took a humongous breath, and he huffed and he puffed. And he huffed and puffed and huffed and huffy, puffy, puff huffed. Look at him looking in the window. Pigs are enjoying themselves. After the huffing and the puffing stopped, the third pig said, "Do you think he's still out there?" The 3 pigs looked through the window and saw the wolf collapsed on the lawn. "Look at the poor guy," said the first pig. "He's exhausted. Maybe he needs some potato chips." The second pig added, "And some sody pop." The 3 pigs revived the wolf with some smelling salts and invited him in. The somewhat bad wolf was embarrassed. "Oh, I was so hungry I could not think straight." "Have a potato chip," said the first pig. "Have a soda pop," said the second pig. "Never mind that stuff," said the third pig. "Dinner is almost ready." Oh, look, this pig eats healthy stuff. Since their house was wrecked, the first 2 pigs moved in with the third pig. "My house, my rules," she said. She made them clean their rooms before they went out to play. The wolf stayed too, but there was no more huffing and no more puffing, and he was hardly ever bad again. So in this fractured tale, I'm trying to think what the author changed and why. Well, in this one, the wolf and the pigs became friends, and that makes for a much happier ending than somebody dying in a pot of boiling water. So that's one reason why you can make a change, is that it's actually kind of a better story. And also, the first piggy and the second piggy didn't get eaten up by the wolf either. They just went to their brother's house, to the brother's house that was built out of bricks and was stronger and nicer and had a swimming pool. And then at the end, they all had a great time. I think the author, Mark Teague, did a great job of changing the traditional tale and making it a really fun, positive story. Okay, that's it for today. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.